is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia. You can call me Tia or Sunny, whichever one you like. And today we are going to be talking about waxing, and I'm going to show you guys how I wax my underarms and give you guys some tips on how to wax your Brazilian. Of course, I'm not going to show you how I wax my Brazilian, but I can leave some helpful videos that I've seen when I was going to my aesthetic school. So if you guys check my description box, you'll see that and the links to everything that I'll be talking about today. So if you guys want to see, what I do to get hairless skin, then definitely keep on watching. So first things first, you will need some wax. Please, 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 if you're doing an at-home wax, do not use the joint that you get at the store from Target, the one that you warm up with your hands or you warm up with a blow dryer. Don't use that. Don't use soft wax in general. Soft wax is cool, but I feel like it's more waste, which we're trying to cut back on waste if you care about this environment. And I feel like it's not really good for people who have sensitive skin. It's just not it. So I use hard wax. This is my wax pot. It looks a little dirty right now, but it's from Bella Verde. I got it on Amazon, and I also use their whole little kit. So it has a whole kit, and I think it's like $40 or something like that. So it comes with a pre-wax spray and a after wax spray, which I really do enjoy. Both of these things, I didn't have any reaction towards them, so that's a great thing. And then I think it comes with a couple of wax sticks, but I just like to use tongue depressors. I have a whole stash up there because when I left the European Wax Center, I learned how to wax myself. Give myself a Brazilian, wax my legs. Doing a Brazilian, okay, you are a superwoman, okay? If you can achieve that, you can achieve anything, okay? So yeah, once I learned how to do a Brazilian on my own, I was just like, all right, I don't really want to work here right now, especially during the pandemic. It was just not very sanitary in my preference. And then you'll also need just some little cotton rounds to apply the pre-wax spray and the post-wax spray, and then some powder. I like to use this one because it doesn't have talc in it. Cooper is making a lot of noise over there. He don't want to be in his crate, so he trying to make it known I'm here, let me out. But you guys stay in it. Anyway, so this one doesn't have talc in it or any parabens, so I love this one. This one is actually for your under boobs. I use it for that too, but I like it for waxing too. And this is by Mega Babe. Again, everything that I use, things like that, the wax and all that stuff, it's going to be in the description box below. So in order to burn the wax melts, I turn the temperature all the way up to 214. Once the wax melts all the way, I turn it back down to 194, 196. Really 194 is the perfect temperature. And in order to make sure it is the perfect temperature for you, you want to, let me show you guys. This looks good. Yes. But okay, so in order to hold the stick, you want to hold it like this, and you just want to kind of twirl it. I would do it without any wax on it, so you can just see how to twirl it. You want to test it on the inside of your wrist right here. The inside of your arm, to see if it is too hot. You gonna know if it's burning you. But if it feels like it's burning you, that means it's too hot and you need to cool it down. You need to probably go down maybe two more degrees. But honestly, if you go down too much, it won't be smooth enough. You won't be able to glide it across the hair without tugging it. And also, if it's not hot enough, it's not going to be able to grip the what's it called? The hair. So yeah, then just pull it. That was kind of slow, but there's no hair on the inside of your arm. So that's why when I went to school, they told us to test it here because there's no hair there. There shouldn't be. Shouldn't be hair there. So when it comes to prepping your skin for your wax, you want to exfoliate at least 2 days, if not the day before you're about to wax. So for me, I did exfoliate my skin last night. Well, yesterday evening. I just used my exfoliating bar that I got from Lush. just to like exfoliate that area, get it nice and ready, get all the dry skin off, get them pores ready for the hair to come out and all that stuff. So you'll find that it's going to be way easier for your hair to come up if you exfoliate the day before. So the first thing you're going to do is apply the pre-wax spray, which is pretty much just an astringent, and it cleans your skin off of any, you know, dirt or oils that's on the skin. And then I'll go in with the powder by Mega Babe to soak up like any residue from the pre-wax spray or any sweat that might form throughout me waxing my underarms, because if you have any type of moisture there, it's not going to lay properly. It's going to kind of ball up and it's not going to be able to grab the hair properly. So definitely use some powder. So when it comes to applying the wax, you want to apply in the direction of your hair. So for me, my hair grows down under my arms, and that's the way I'm going to apply the wax. So I'll pull the wax down and then I'll kind of make, it's called a lip, and I'll just angle the wax stick so that it can kind of get that extra wax to create a lip. Now that it did take a minute to kind of figure out how to get it like that, but just like practice on the inside of your arm and you'll get the hang of it. Making that lip is crucial. If you don't create a lip, it's going to be super hard for you to get the wax off of your skin because you won't have like a tab. Having that little tab there, it just helps you to like have like that extra support so that you can pull the wax all with one strip instead of going like like breaking it up. You will know when your wax is ready because it won't be tacky anymore, and it'll also change to like a lighter purple. It's like a tad lighter than when it goes on, but do not let it dry too much or it will be cracking like a crack addict. Okay, like the joint will be cracking and it will be super painful. So don't let it dry too much. Don't do that. Also, a little tip that I like to do, especially when I'm doing my Brazilian, is I like to hold my breath until I can't hold it anymore, girlfriend, because doing a Brazilian or just waxing your own body is a lot. Like, it's different when somebody else is waxing it because it's just like boop, boop, boop. So just for your first time or just when you're doing it yourself, hold your breath until you can't hold it no more. And then as soon as you like pull it, you'll like exhale and you'll feel much better. And then after, just hold your skin and apply pressure because that's going to help a lot, because like your skin is going to kind of be like pulsing and like tingling a little bit because, you know, the hair just came out. So yeah, adding that pressure is definitely going to help. And then for cleanup, you're going to go in the opposite direction. So instead of going in the same direction of your hair growth, you're going to go in the opposite direction of your hair growth, because that's just going to get any of the little tiny hairs and just any scragglies. And sometimes your hair does grow in opposite directions, so it'll get those other hairs that grew in that other direction. So since I can't show you guys how I wax my Brazilian, I just want to tell you guys the technique that I use and just give you guys like some pointers. Do small strips, okay? Don't try to go and do them big gigantic strips that the European Wax Center does, because it's very hard for you to do it yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, girl. Another thing, I use a small mirror like this so that I can see my labia. So I'll kind of hold it like this so I can see where I'm placing it on my labia. So that really helps when I'm doing it myself. And I'll lay on the floor, by the way. So I'll be kind of like in a crab position, like on my back, and I'll have my legs up, and then I'll have the mirror and the wax with my right hand, and I'll apply the strip. I'll try to apply as much pressure as I can, because the more pressure that you apply when you're putting the wax on, it'll take off a lot of hair. So then the technique that I learned when I was at European Wax Center is to lay a strip on your bikini line. Okay, let's say this is the vagina. This is your leg. So this little crease right here, you don't want to lay it right there because it'll bruise. You want to lay it on your leg, like right here on your thigh. So you'll lay the first strip on your thigh, and then you'll lay the other strip the next strip on your other thigh, which is going to be over here. I hope this like demonstration is like good. So then this part is the top of your vagina. So let's say this is your belly button. You're going to lay a strip here halfway, pull that, lay another strip here all the way like to where there's no hair right there, and then pull that. And then you're gonna lay, this is one labia and then this is another labia. This is like clitoris. So then you're gonna lay, you can do it in 2 sections if you want. You can do like the bottom part of your labia first and then the top part of your labia. Save this for last. This is, I call that the roof because it's like, I feel like this part is the most painful and it's right above your clitoris. So it's super sensitive. So leave this part last, right up in here. This is still your labia, so you can get this part and then do, you know, both labias. Then do one strip here, going down to where there's no hair in your labia. And then do the next part here, going down where there's no hair on your labia. And again, hopefully that makes sense because it's super hard to demonstrate, but I feel like that does. Like, come on now. Like, that's kind of visual. You see it. You see it. You can see it. I will leave some demonstration videos like of how people wax. And they do show an actual vagina. So I'm not trying to be demonetized, girl. So I'm just not going to show that demonstration on my channel. But I'll leave a video in my description box so you guys can see it for yourself. But yeah, once all that is done, you can do like your booty. Like, let's say this is your booty. No. The booty, just do one butt cheek on one side of the crack and then do the other side of the crack. Never go where there is like a crease because there's not enough skin right there to like withstand the heat and stuff. So it's going to peel every time. And most of the time people don't moisturize inside of their booty crack because it gets sweaty and stuff. So just be mindful. Do never, ever, ever, if you don't want to bruise or if you don't want any skin to pull, do not place any wax where there's a crease. So like, I would never place wax where that bone is between your thigh and your vagina. Y'all know, okay? Just open your legs, you'll see it. Also, when I wax my underarm, I always hold my arm over my head like this so that it can make the skin where my underarm is tighter. And that's also extremely important when you wax because you don't want it to be loose skin because it just doesn't grow. It's going to pull your skin, which can create bruising, and it can also pull like your skin up. So like actually lift your skin. And you'll see your skin on your wax with your hair. So you just want to make sure that you have your skin taut. So when I do my Brazilian, I just make sure I have, you know, I'm pulling my body this way so that it can create some type of tautness where that area is. Or I'll be holding my legs up like as far back as I can, especially when I do my labia. So that's how I do that and make the skin taut down there. Or I'll like open my legs and butterfly. I know you guys have heard of that if you go to European Wax Center. So I'll hold my legs and butterfly, and that will create the tautness there. And then for aftercare, all I do is exfoliate. I'll exfoliate at least 3 times a week. I never exfoliate right after I wax, and I never take a like extremely hot bath or shower right after I wax because I don't want any like bacteria going into my skin. And then I don't put on deodorant after I wax my underarms because I don't want any deodorant going into my pores. Like, no, your pores are open, so you want to make sure it's going to close properly and it's not going to have any bacteria going up in there. Also, I'll wear either no underwear when I sleep after I do my Brazilian, or I'll wear like some loose pants or like a little t-shirt or something like that. But I always exfoliate 2 days after. And I use this little bar. It's from Lush and it is so bomb. Like, it has like natural oils in it, so it also moisturizes my skin. And I always make sure that I moisturize my skin to get it nice and right. You can use like an ingrown hair serum, or I think it's called like Tin Skin. I still want to try that. Oh, they have it at Target too. I'm actually going to Target today. I'm gonna pick some up. I will probably include that in a routine. If y'all want to see an updated like how I wax routine and like the products I use and all that stuff, like this video, let me know below. And I also want to try this year a vajacial and see how that is, because I want to like lighten like some old dark spots that were from old ingrown hairs and stuff like that. So if I get that done, you guys will definitely come along with me, because I'm gonna be trying some new things this year. I'm excited. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful for anybody who wants to wax at home. I feel satisfied, so I know it's going to help you guys. If it does, give this video a thumbs up. Also, if it didn't, let me know what question you might have and I can answer it for you guys. I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability. Also, subscribe to my channel and be a part of the gang if you like these type of videos, because I love doing like routine type videos like this. And you can follow me on Instagram at naturally.sunny, because I do, you know, some cute little reels and cute little videos on there as well. And I post, you know, some fire little pics, if I do say so myself. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta toot your own horn just a little bit. But yeah, I hope this video was useful, helpful, and hopefully inspiring. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.